What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Once again, my wrist is hurting. I actually have like some sort of patch underneath, but yeah. Again, my wrist has been hurting for the last few days. Hopefully, I can get that sorted out. But that being said, in today's WWE video, we have something very unique for you guys, because in this video, I'm going to be talking about a report that Becky Lynch was backstage on SmackDown this past week. Bray Wyatt teasing Bray Wyatt in a potential feud with Retribution. Lillian Garcia returning to WWE, and also the latest on the signing of Ben Carter, I believe was the guy's name. Yeah, on Ben Carter's signing. We have an update for that. So let's talk about Becky Lynch. Let's talk about that for a second, because we haven't seen Becky Lynch since the Raw after Money in the Bank, where we saw Asuka not only become Miss Money in the Bank, but we also saw her literally just be handed the Raw Women's Championship by Becky Lynch because she was going to be a mother. So if my laptop will start. Okay, well, I'm going to continue on, and we actually haven't seen her since. She has been. I don't think she's been on social media all that much. Haven't seen much on Twitter or Instagram. So, yeah, that's pretty interesting. But anyway, so yeah, so big shout outs to Louise Dan Gore from Wrestle Talk, and this was posted yesterday. Alex McCarthy of TalkSport and the Wrestle2's new Wrestling Daily Show is reporting on Twitter that former Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch was backstage at the Amway Center for SmackDown this week. The news of Lynch being backstage was actually reported by Ringside News pretty much immediately after this week's season premiere episode of SmackDown on Fox, saying, quote, for what it's worth, Becky Lynch was backstage at SmackDown this week. I believe Ringside News reported it. I asked about it, and it's accurate. Becky Lynch is obviously engaged to Seth Rollins, who was moved to the Blue Brand as part of the draft last week, so it isn't all that strange that the man stopped by the Amway Center with her fiancé. Becky Lynch was last seen on WWE TV on the Raw after Money in the Bank in May. Yeah, so I did talk about that a moment ago, where she announced that she would be out of the ring for the foreseeable future, revealing that she was pregnant with her first child, which is a huge blessing. It really is a blessing. Even though she is pregnant right now, it has been reported that Vince McMahon is already planning Becky Lynch's return feud and has some plans to have her main event WrestleMania 37 next year. And if you guys are wondering about who she could potentially be facing at WrestleMania, it's going to be Ronda Rousey, because there's reports saying that she is going to actually return to WWE as well. Which honestly, we love Becky. Honestly, Becky is such an incredible athlete. There's a reason why she was known as the man. As the man, because she went out there day in, day out, and just completely destroyed the competition. She not only did she turn her back on her so-called best friend Charlotte Flair, but she also, won the 2019 Women's Royal Rumble match, chose Ronda Rousey, and then ended up becoming the only woman in history to hold both the Raw and SmackDown Women's titles in one run, which has never been done before. Never been done before in WWE. Becky Lynch became the first woman to do that. Given the fact that, let's see, May, June, July, August, September, October. So already she's 5 months pregnant. She's already 5 months pregnant. So October, November, December, January, February. So by February she'll have by February, by March she'll have her first child, and she'll probably have to, honestly I don't see it. I really don't see Becky Lynch getting into the ring until, I'd say, possibly next year, next summer, right? Like right around SummerSlam, because I really don't see Becky Lynch coming back into the ring that soon after the pregnancy. I know that Maria Kanellis did that, getting ready for the all women's pay per view Evolution, which I did do a prediction video and a result video on, which you guys can check out. But to be honest, I just don't see it. I don't see it. Yes, yes, I know that she wants to become champion again, but the problem is that if she does get back, if she does come back into the ring, like a month or two after the pregnancy, odds are she's gonna, she could very may well get injured, which honestly I know that you guys don't want to see Becky Lynch injured right after the pregnancy. So I honestly don't see it. So for WWE to want to have Becky Lynch in a feud like right off the bat, it's just not good. It's just not good. It's just not the way to do it, honestly. I think it's just not right, honestly. Hang on. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, never mind. Okay, so the next thing here. So yeah, again, Becky Lynch coming back. I really don't see it. You know what? Question of the day. Question of the day. Usually I do this later on in my videos, but question of the day: do you guys think it's wise for Becky Lynch to come back to WWE just a month or two after the pregnancy? Let me know in the comments below. I am very curious to see what you guys have to say. Comment below and answer the question of the day. I'm very curious to see what you guys have to say, because I do read the comments. I do read the comments, and there have been some negative, but yeah, I do watch. I do look at the comments from a lot. So so with that being said, Bray Wyatt versus Retribution. Yeah, quite the unique rivalry. Shoutouts to Louis Dangor. This was posted just a little bit ago. On Twitter over the week, Retribution member T-Bar, formerly known as Dominik Dijakovic, and former Universal Champion Bray Wyatt started teasing a feud together, potentially sowing the seeds for a storyline on Raw. Taking to Twitter, T-Bar said that, quote, no WWE superstar is safe from Retribution. He continued by adding that they are all dead after being tagged in the post by a fan. Okay, seriously? What is going on with my laptop? Come on, give me... Okay, seriously? My fucking laptop wants to be a pussy. Come on. Are you fucking kidding me? Stop being a little bitch. Give me my... There is something, like, seriously going on here. Something wrong. Refresh the fuck... Okay, you know what? Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna... What's going on here? Okay, well, I'm gonna try and continue on here. After being tagged in the post by a fan, Bray Wyatt responded saying that he's already dead. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Let me try and get off and then go back on. Okay, well, unfortunately, it's not gonna fucking go through. What is... Something is, like, really going on here. Guys, I am so sorry. I'm literally having technical difficulties with my laptop. It is being a piece of shit. Literally, it is being a piece of shit. I honestly don't know what's going on here. If I can find, I honestly don't know what's going on. You know what? Let me do this. No, I can't. I can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. Let me see if I can pull these articles up on my phone. Let me. Usually I would do it on my laptop, but I'm gonna try and bring it up on my phone. Hopefully, yeah, I shouldn't have any problems with my phone. So, go here. Let's see. Yeah, are you guys? Yeah, I'm having some strange technical difficulties here. My phone is just being stupid. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try and see if I can use my phone instead to bring up. Here we are. Alright, so continuing on from my phone, I am so sorry there has been some major difficulties with my phone. Responded noting that he was already dead. Okay, yeah, so alright, so continuing on, the back and forth didn't stop there, as T-Bar then shared an image of Alexa Bliss asking Bray if she is also dead. For those that don't know, The Fiend and Alexa Bliss are seemingly forming a partnership on Raw. Basically saying, is she? While this may just be T-Bar and Bray Wyatt having some fun on Twitter, with the former actually being heavily praised by fans for being rather entertaining on social media, following the debut of Retribution, it could also be used as the catalyst for a feud. Mustafa Ali was supposed to cut a promo last week on the draft episode of Raw, but the segment was unceremoniously scrapped. There is no word on whether or not WWE is planning on giving Ali some promo time on tonight's season premiere show. So, as I'm literally trying to figure this out, hang on, let me try and, yeah, so honestly, this really doesn't surprise me. I mean, it's, honestly, this really doesn't, like, surprise me at all, given the fact that Bray Wyatt is very sadistic. He is very sadistic. He is, like, as sadistic as they come. He has changed so many superstars. And I am going to be signing out, so you might not see a lot of my face because the lighting is utter shit. But yeah, so yeah, this really doesn't surprise me because this is Bray Wyatt we're talking about here. Given the fact that Bray Wyatt has made so many enemies over the years, you know, like Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns and John Cena and Randy Orton. It doesn't surprise me at all. It doesn't surprise me one bit. I honestly honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing, a feud involving, involving, um, what you call it, involving, Wyatt and Retribution. I wouldn't mind seeing that, but Bray Wyatt um, would need to find tag team partners to take out, take out Retribution, which odds are his best bet would have to definitely be the Hurt Business. So yeah, not much to say about that except if it is just them having fun, it's Bray. It's just Bray Wyatt, honestly. Alright, you guys. Shout outs to Andy Datson from Wrestle Talk for this article. Lillian Garcia set to return to WWE TV. WWE is bringing even more podcasts to the WWE Network as Lillian Garcia's Chasing Glory will be available to watch from the start of next week. Garcia took to Twitter to announce the news, as you can okay, from the below tweet. So she posted on Twitter, literally today, saying, "Breaking news, it's with great excitement and gratitude that I announce my return home to the WWE, but in a very different capacity. I'm proud to announce that my show, #Chasing Glory, will now appear on the WWE Network. It all begins Monday, October 26th. Thank you, WWE Universe, for all the love." WWE has announced multiple new podcasts coming to the network in the past few days and weeks, including Sam Roberts getting his own show, and Isaiah Scott's Swerve City, and WWE's After the Bell. So Isaiah Swerve Scott, getting his own show, Sam Roberts as well. Garcia's podcast has taken a 3-month hiatus during the pandemic, so fans will be thrilled to see that she's back, even though they'll now have to pay for it. So if you guys don't know, Lillian Garcia started out in WWE as a backstage reporter back in the early 2000s, in the late 90s, early 2000s, and she became one of the and she was incredible. She ended up becoming a ring announcer for Monday Night Raw. She also became a ring announcer for SmackDown at one time. She's also done ring announcing for MMA and whatnot. So for her to come back in that capacity is absolutely incredible. It is incredible. I think it's great for her. I think doing this, her having her own podcast would do wonders for her. I swear this laptop is just being a piece of shit. I don't know why. But yeah, so hopefully it'll work again. But anyway, yeah, so for her to come back, I think it's awesome. I think it's incredible. So, alright, you guys. Now, let's see if I can find that article on What Culture. So, shoutouts to... Let me see if I can find it. There we go. So the thing works. I thought it was here. There was an article that I saw from What Culture. It showed like a oh, here it is. There it is. Alright, so shoutouts to I think Andy Murray for this article. Let me scroll. So shoutouts to Andy Murray for this article off of What Culture, by the way. Much hyped British wrestling prodigy Ben Carter has seemingly signed with WWE despite breaking through on an episode of AEW Dynamite last month. AEW's Miro, or Rusev for that matter, seemingly confirmed the news on one of his streams as uploaded by Russell Talk's Louis Dangor. Okay, yeah, so this ties to that. Miro seems to spoil on his latest Twitch stream that Ben Carter has joined WWE. The Wrestling Observer's Dave Meltzer has followed up on this, reporting that Carter decided to sign with WWE as a result of the ongoing global health crisis decimating the independent scene, limiting his ability to make a livable income as an unsigned wrestler. Carter's relationship with his trainer Seth Rollins may have also played a role, as the Englishman has trained with the SmackDown star and his Black and Brave at his Black and Brave Academy. Though he has previously wrestled Ricky Starks on Dark, Carter first captured mainstream attention when he tangled with Scorpio Sky on the 22nd September special late night Dynamite. Yeah, I don't watch AEW, so I wouldn't know. Carter lost, but he immediately caught the eye, not only for his speed, agility, and dazzling arsenal, but his bumping and selling as well. He immediately became a must-sign prospect for every major promotion with room left on the payroll. It was reported last week that AEW, WWE, and Impact Wrestling were all interested in picking Carter up. Okay, so honestly, this is incredible for this Ben Carter guy, because he could really do a lot of damage in WWE. He could really show the world, exactly what he's really capable of, which honestly is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. I think it's great for him, and yeah, honestly, I can definitely see the future. I can definitely see a bright future, ahead of him. Only time will tell as to what we can expect from him going into the WWE. Odds are we may see him in NXT. We could see him on Raw. We could see him on SmackDown. The possibilities are endless, but odds are we may end up seeing him on NXT. But guys, that is going to do it for this video. Again, the question of the day: is it wise for Becky Lynch to come back to WWE just a couple months after her pregnancy? Let me know in the comments below. I'm very curious to see what you guys have to say, and that is going to do it for this video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys love seeing these types of videos for WWE and for YuGiOh, definitely hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you guys do not miss out on any new content that comes your way. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links are down in the description below. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.